Joined now by Scott Brown, head coach of the Marysville Bulldogs. Coach, you had a busy week last week, 3 wins. How do you feel the boys competed in those games?
Said this for a long time. The hardest thing to do, I found in coaching, is to get your guys play hard when they think they're better than the other team. And that's not just this team. That's every team I've ever coached. It's the hardest thing in the world. And, Centrali's a small school, but, man, they're successful at everything they do, and they're tough and competitive. And they had a really, really nice win against a good Rock Creek team. We came pretty focused and ready to play that game and had a nice win there. And then Clay Center always plays well later in the year, and we kind of slept walk through that one, and that one almost bit us a little bit. But, we did enough to win all 3 of them, and you don't. That's not your goal. Your goal isn't to do just enough to win. Your goal is to compete and play as hard as you can and try to get a little better every time. And we did that, for the most part, we did that.
I wanted to bring up that Centralia game. I had a chance to talk to Coach Evans over there, and he talked about your physicality. And I guess I haven't brought that up this year, but, with the older class that you got, how much is that part of just kind of how you want to play?
Oh, yeah. We talk about that all the time when our guys are locked in, focused, and all 5 guys are involved defensively. We're really hard to score on because of our length and our physicality on the boards. And then, offensively, we want our guys to just go crush teams on the offensive boards. Shot goes up, go get the thing, put it up again, go do it again. We talk about our goal is to punk the other team. We just want to physically beat them down, and we want them to quit. And that is a huge advantage for us when we use it. It's a mental thing. If we're mentally focused, the body's going to follow the mind, and when we're locked in and ready to go, that physicality is a huge advantage for us.
Having that senior class, as you're coming up here at the end of the year, I think I've asked you before, but just what has it meant to have these boys on this roster?
Oh, this is the biggest senior class I've had in coaching, and we've got a few kids on the bench that if they were juniors this year, they'd probably be starting next year. And some games they don't even get in the game. They're getting to be involved with a winning team, and that's terrific. But you kind of feel bad for them a little bit that they could be. I mean, a couple of them, honestly, one of them never gets in the game, and I think he could be an all-league honorable mention player if he was just born a different year. It's too bad, but that's what makes this class great. Is we have so much depth.
And having that depth, like you said, it's unfortunate, but from the coaching standpoint, you always like to see it. Now, coming up for you guys, Chapman on the heels. How are you going to be able to, sweep the Irish and come away with a victory?
They've improved a ton. They didn't win a game last year and lost a bunch of seniors and going into this year, but it kind of thought that they would be bottom of the barrel again, and that's the way they kind of looked at the start of the year. But they've got a few wins lately, and they've improved dramatically. We're going to have to come out ready to play and be focused on defensive rotations and doing our jobs there and attacking on offense and not being in la-la land, which we can kind of get into sometimes. They've improved a bunch. This will not be a walk in the park.
Well, I know you'll get them ready for it, and as the season winds down, like you talked about, making sure you're focused every game going in. Coach, that's all I've got for you. Once again, joined by Scott Brown, head coach of the Marysville Boys. Appreciate your time as always, sir. Best of luck, and probably talk to you one more time before the season ends.
That sounds great. Thank you.
The house has to look just right before the holiday guests arrive. That means refinishing an old wood floor, laying new tile, or nailing down hardwood flooring. Don't worry if you don't have the right tools or equipment. Hometown Lumber and Hardware does. Visit them and rent the floor sander, tile saw, or floor nailer for all the projects that need work done. Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville notices the impact you make when you shop local, and they thank you for your business and support.
Sunflower Community Credit Union recognizes that members' health, both personal and financial, is top priority. In order to make your banking a completely safe experience, they're proud to now offer drive-in convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5:30, Saturday, 8:30 till noon. Lending can be done remotely as well. Contact their friendly loan officers at 562-3741. New members always welcome. Call, go online, or drop by Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville for more details. Caring about your personal and financial health, Sunflower Community Credit Union.
If you need a tractor that's small but mighty, KNDY in Marysville has just the ticket. The Workmaster 25S subcompact tractor from New Holland. With 25 horsepower, a 3-point hitch, rear PTO, and mid PTO, it handles chores a garden tractor just can't. Plus, this economical tractor gives you deluxe comfort and simple 2-pedal operation that makes it easy to mow, load, dig, grade, and more. Stop by KNDY in Marysville to learn more about the Workmaster 25S.
Chris Gierking back in Chapman as the Irish pep band warms up the house tonight. Chapman hosting Marysville in his second meeting between these two teams. Marysville won 53-26 back on the 16th of December. So 2 months ago these teams met. Marysville's gone on to a 16-2 mark, undefeated in 8 league starts, the only undefeated boys team in the NCKL. Chapman's 4-14. They're 2-6 in the league. 4-14, an improvement off a winless season in 20 starts last year. Marysville went 10-12 by contrast last season. Bulldogs are ranked top 10. They're number 8 in the last 3A poll. In their sub-state is number 1 seed, Sabetha. Marysville will likely seed second. They will be at home in the first round. Seedings will come out on Wednesday. Couple more league games to finish an undefeated league season. It's Chapman here tonight with Walmego coming in on Tuesday for senior night. Bulldogs with 10 seniors on this club, 4 senior starters under head coach Scott Brown. Looking for a victory on the road tonight for a sweep of the Irish this season. Again, it was all Bulldogs in the opening 8, 17-2 first quarter lead. Held a 33-9 halftime advance and outscored them 3 of 4 quarters for a 53-26 win, led by Jack Lauer with 15 points, Brooke Williams in double figures with 10. Chapman's Weston Langford had 16 in the loss. Marysville at Chapman here tonight. Glad to have you tuned in on air, online, and on our mobile app. Them a roll of the starters. Which way? Both teams kind of checked in at the bench. They've still got a half-minute plus on the clock, and the crowd's a little uncertain which way we're going to start things here tonight. So I'll hold on for the moment and remind you, our broadcast coverage is service of our Sports Booster Club members. We'd sure appreciate it if you patronize their business and tell them thanks for their continued support. Of course, if you can and you would be interested in hosting a Bulldog Sports Booster package for your business or organization, give us a shout. We'll get you on there next season. All right, I still don't know if we're going to start with the starters or start with the national anthem. As soon as I start with the starters, they'll play the national anthem. So I guess we'll welcome you aboard for high school hoops tonight. Marysville girls fell short in the opener, 36-34 on a Maya Kirkpatrick steal and conversion for the layup to win it at the buzzer. Game was tied at 34. Marysville just 3 of 13 unofficially at the line, while Chapman was 9 of 14. There's your ball game. 36-34, Lady Irish improved to 11-8. Marysville falls to 5-14. All right, we're all looking upwards at the red, white, and blue. The announcer's going through each spiel, but I think we'll take time out for our national anthem, reminding you Bulldog basketball is live on KNDY.
Kickafer and Bussing, certified public accountants in Marysville and now in Seneca, are qualified and available to assist you with all of your income tax and accounting needs. Stop by and visit Ken Kickafer, Kent Bussing, or their staff of certified public accountants and paraprofessionals. For prompt and friendly service, contact Kickafer and Bussing at their 2 locations, 1100 Broadway in Marysville at 562-2100 or 508 Main Street in Seneca at 336-2400 to set up an appointment. Kickafer and Bussing, where quality begins.
When you rollers send for Schroller.
For complete body repair, see Jeff at Schroller Collision Center. A family business for several generations, let Jeff and his quality crew help you with your auto needs. Schroller Collision Center, 701 Carolina, 562-3546.
So you've cut back on everything from lattes to lunches. But if you're still coming up short at the end of the month, try this. Give State Farm agent John Bannister a call for a free discount double check. He'll show you how something as simple as combining car and home policies could save you hundreds of dollars a year. Discounts vary from state to state. See John Bannister, State Farm Agent, 1022 Broadway in Marysville. Napa Filter Days at Enan's Automotive run through February 18th. Take advantage now of their large selection of farm filters. Also hydraulic hoses, bearings, and all of your agricultural needs. Farm Filter Days at your Napa parts store. Enan's Automotive in Marysville run through February 18th.
Not always a rhyme or a reason of how they do things, and the format changes every house that we work, so I was waiting on the official nod, and the announcer said the band would sing the national anthem. They did take off their cardboard Burger King hats, though, for the national anthem, and did a fine job, I might add. We are down to the starting lineups for the visiting Marysville Bulldogs. Jack Lauer is a 6'2 senior. Willow Tots a 6'1 junior. Peyton Smith's back, a 6'3 senior, along with twins Rhett and Rook Williams, a pair of 6'4 seniors. 4 seniors with 10 on this club this year, and a sophomore start for Scott Brown, head coach for the Bulldogs. For Chapman, Gage Picking is a 5'8 junior. Ian Souther, a 6'2 junior. C.J. Holm, a 6'2 junior. Weston Langbart, a 6'4 junior. And Keelan Groover is a 6-foot freshman. Irish start 4 juniors and a freshman under second-year coach Drew Groover. Marysville 16-2, 8-0. Chapman 4-14, 2-6. Bulldogs and the Irish here tonight.
For reliable trash pickup and roll-off service, call on Temps Disposal. Containers sized to meet your needs for residential, commercial, and construction jobs. Always prompt and professional, Temps Disposal serves Marshall, Washington, and Gage counties. Let them go to work for you. If it's their weekly collection schedule or one-time pickups for construction, moving, or cleanup, Temps Disposal in Marysville is a phone call away at 785-562-5360.
Get away with a shopping day at Reflections Hallmark. Beautiful home decor pieces, scented candles, last-minute gift ideas for any reason, plus Hallmark cards, as well as fabulous boutique clothing and accessories. For yourself, for your home, for someone else. Shop Reflections Hallmark in downtown Marysville. And remember, they do custom picture framing with lots of frames and matting choices. You're always welcome. Thanks for shopping local. Reflections Hallmark, downtown Marysville.
Lauer, Otot, Smith, Williams, and Williams for Marysville. Picking, Souther, Holm, Langfart, and Groover for Chapman. Rook Williams at center court with C.J. Holm. Tip is up and we're underway, taken by the Irish as Chapman plays their home court right to left. Kellen Groover, freshman, son of the coach, checks in forecourt. Collision, couple of players go tumbling, scrambling for the ball. C.J. Holm backed into Peyton Smith. They felt like dominoes and then tied up. Alternate possession belongs to MHS. Otot sets the play out front. An official timeout. Can things get any more interesting here tonight? C.J. Holm is called off the court to visit with the official and Coach Drew Groover. And now he's coming out of the game as Jed Moody, a sophomore, is first off the bench. I don't know if he had blood somewhere. Something anyway. The official took him out of the ball game. On the bench, still no indication. A night of curious twists. Here's Rook Williams, right side of the paint. Near side to Jack Lauer, wide open, missed a three. Rebound tracked down by Smith in the near side corner. Lauer cutting across the lane. Far side to Rhett Williams for three. It's good! Rhett Williams breaks the ice here tonight. An early 3-0 lead. We're 45 seconds in. Pass on the far side, deflected by Smith out of bounds. He's tagged with a foul, his first. All right, after some consideration, Mr. Holm is back in the lineup, and the official nods approval. So whatever took him out officially, he's right back in. Irish inbounds baseline. Far side wing to Picking. Pass forecourt to Groover. Picking off the wing again. Coming across the lane. Layup is good for Gage Picking. First Chapman basket. They're on the board trailing 3-2. 6:50 to play in the first. Williams to Williams on the far side. Mom and Dad sitting here with an arm's length of me. Smith top of the key. Missed a three. Rook's high for the board. Got the follow to drop. Rook had 10. Second high for the Bulldogs last time these teams met. Bulldog lead 5-2. Ian Souther with a charge. Knocked a couple of Bulldogs over. Didn't intend to come in quite that aggressively, but Ian Souther picks up his first. An early team foul each way. Rook cross court to Jack. Plays O'Top in the forecourt. Rhett Williams, three on the far side. Knocked it down again. Back-to-back Trey, same spot on the court. It's an 8-2 Marysville advantage. Now 2 minutes in. Man-to-man defense. Guarding Picking. Souther, top of the key. Bounce pass to Groover, right side of the paint. Doesn't draw iron. They tip it forecourt back to Souther to keep it in play. Picking, pass to the lane. Langbart comes out through traffic and turns, crashing into Peyton Smith. No whistle. They give the basket to Weston Langbart. His first score. He led scoring last time they met with 16. It's an 8-4 Bulldog advantage with the ball. Rhett Williams near side. It's good. Nobody keeping an eye on the 6'4 senior, and Rhett Williams has knocked down 3 long balls tonight for an 11-4 advantage. There's Groover checking the lane. Pitch far side to Souther. Looking for Langford underneath. Saved by Rhett Williams to Jack Lauer. It's all C.J. Holt can do to avoid going over the back of Lauer. There's Jack at free throw line. Top side to Rhett Williams. Back to Rook Williams. Around the near side, Lauer with the ball. Smith fakes, top of the key. Peyton Smith turning in the lane. Double pumps on twin defender. Shot won't fall. Langpark with the board. He's a big boy, 6'4". Very stocky. Teams are going to match up size-wise about even. Far side Souther checks the corner. Big difference is 4 senior starters for Marysville, 4 junior starters for Chapman. Fighting for possession near the lane. Groover kicks it off far side, then gets it back on a drive underneath. Kellen Groover with his first score. 3 of 5 Irish starters have scored. They trail 11-6. Under 4 minutes to go. Man-to-man D. Lauer, far sideline, missed. Bouncing high off the rim. It's out of bounds to the Bulldogs. 5 substitutions. Sander Zutterman is a senior. Thomas Barron's a senior for Marysville. And a trio of subs off the Irish bench. We'll catch you up in a minute. Barron's playing the paint to a top. Under pressure, kicks it out to Rhett Williams. It's good on 4 straight long balls for Rhett Williams. He's got 12 of 14 Bulldog scores. Marysville's on top 14-6. Groover just below the free throw line. Hook shot missed. Rebounds out to Barron's. And it's Marysville with the 8-point lead. Sander Zutterman, 3 out of the corner. And they got to watch those long ball shooters. Shouldn't be surprised, but they're not guarding the outside shooters at all. Under 3 minutes to go, first quarter, 17-6, first double-digit lead. Zutterman guarding home. Forecourt to Groover. Gruver maintains dribble. Out top. Holm off the wing. Gruver with possession again for Holm. They're the only two starters left in the lineup. There's Ray White here, a junior. Jed Moody, a sophomore. And Darren Klukas, a senior reserve in the lineup. Down stops play. The clock's down to 2:15. Whistle on Marysville. Sanders Zutterman's his first. Brooke Williams in for Lauer, and a trio of Irish check back in. The starters are back. The official waving no. They were set to inbounds the ball as Chapman had 6 players on the court. Picking really quick. Lightning fast drives across the paint to the far sideline where the ball's knocked out of bounds. Ian Souther missing a long 3. Tot grabs the board. Bulldogs by 11. Played to Thomas Behrens underneath. Blocked by Langhart. The follow's good for Sanders Zutterman. Zutterman's second score off the bench, and it's 19-6. Picking, guarded by Rhett Williams. Near side of White here. Near lane. Shot doesn't draw iron by Holm. The Bulldogs take it back. Brooke Williams across to Zutterman. Aarons near the lane, turns on Langhart, spins the other way. Nice move, doesn't fall. Zutterman chasing the ball out of bounds, would touch it last alongside Gage Picking. Oh no, I got it the other way. Picking touched it last. Here's Peyton Smith back in the Bulldog lineup, along with Keelan Gruver for Chapman. Bulldog possession, 1:20 left in the first. Bulldogs 16-2, lost in the second game of the season at Sabetha, lost in the Thunder Classic Championship to Atchison. Sabetha and Atchison are ranked number 1 in 3A and boys 4A, respectively. Smith hands near side. Passes back around the arc, far side of Willow Tot, missing a 3, and it jumps over the glass out of bounds. Leaving 49 seconds for a Chapman team that scattered 3 field goals early, but trailed by 13 points. Midcourt, Willow Tot will sky high and knock it out of bounds to his assistant coaches, David Hyde and Brandon Wagner. Irish inbounds with 40 seconds to play. Defenders coming deep in the forecourt. On Picking. Far side is Souther. Checks baseline. Shot over Smith. Off balance. Doesn't go. Langhart. Follow underneath between defenders. Doesn't go. Brooke Williams on a tip for the Bulldog basketball. 20 seconds left. They can play it out and extend the biggest lead. Marysville would lead Chapman 17-2 last time they met. They're up 19-6 with 8 seconds and counting. Under 5, O'Tot bounce pass to Smith. Double pumps low. It's good for Peyton Smith at the buzzer. End of 8. Marysville 21, Chapman 6.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance as you. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind you have you covered. Please come see the girls on Broadway at Alliance Insurance, 785-562-2393.
Freeze CPA in Marysville has built a heritage of trust and reliability with your accounting, tax, and business advisory needs through the years. Certified public accountant Marcus Freeze, with over 25 years of experience, and his staff continue that tradition of outstanding service to you, the customer, each and every day. Freeze CPA, downtown Marysville.
MHS principal Tim Woodcock keeping the scorebook for the Bulldogs, working on his lap here tonight. There's no room at the scorer's bench. For heaven's sake, what kind of hospitality is that? You could back up about 3 rows. I've got 2 sets of tables up here, and we're the only team in town. 21-6, Bulldogs leading Chapman on a strong start as Rhett Williams knocks down 4 trays. Sanders Zetterman off the bench with 5 points. Peyton Smith, Rook Williams round out scoring with a field goal each. 21-6 Bulldogs, their biggest lead in the game at 15. Kellen Groover gets a shot near the paint, his second score, and it's 21-8. Chapman girls win 36-34, and Amaya Kirkpatrick steal with about 5 seconds left and converts the layup down the court. Rhett Williams to the lane, hesitates, comes underneath. Smith double team. Far side of Jack Lauer missed a 3. Reserve Andre Mills with the board. Turns it out near side. And Drew Gruber's gone 9 deep with his young team. Pass to the lane, stolen by Rhett Williams. Young, as in 4 juniors and a freshman starter, just 1 senior on the team. Darren Klukas, he saw limited action for just a couple of minutes first half. Perimeter passes. Rhett Williams out of the corner. It's good. Got the touch. Rhett Williams in the zone tonight with 5 trays on unguarded long balls. Timeout. 6:43 to play in the half. It's Marysville 24, Chapman 8.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Farmers, they're the lifeblood of America. The men and women who tackle the toughest jobs to put clothes on our backs and food on our tables. They might do it quietly, but their genuine values and tireless work ethic are an inspiration to us all. Some might say farming is a thankless occupation, so that's why we're taking the time to say thanks. Farm Bureau Financial Services, protecting what matters most.
Patrick Booty in Marysville is your local agent with Marshall County Farm Bureau Insurance and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Patrick Booty, along with Washington County Farm Bureau agent Bryce Leonard, sponsor the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show game nights on KNDY. It's 24-8 Marysville with full court pressure on the Irish. Still in backcourt, pass to Langvark. Was tipped to Rook Williams. Jack Lauer underneath. Amidst defenders doesn't get it. But Rhett Williams on the follow does. And Williams has got 17 points tonight. Langvark off the free throw line. The big man lobs underneath to Darren Klukas. Probably should have been the other way around. Klukas stands in under 6 foot. Missed. Rhett Williams missed a 3. Rook Williams on the cleanup, got his own board. He is surrounded by white jerseys. Brings it out wisely on the far side. Here's Rhett trying to plant his feet too late. Traveled with the ball on the near side. So Todd and Zetterman back in the Bulldog lineups. Trio of substitutions for on the Irish. (16-2) Marysville at 4-14 Chapman. Score looks about like that, 26-8 Bulldogs. Picking forecourt to Mills. Near far side to Souther. Split defenders. Layup's good for Ian Souther. 4 of 5. Irish starters have scored. 16-point affair. Well, Top back in the ball game will set the offense. Defense stays inside the arc. With Otot and Lauer deep in the forecourt, unchallenged. Far corner, Otot underneath for Rook Williams. He's tangled up with Andre Mills and fouled. Mills first. Second team foul, 2 each way. Another 3-man rotation in for the Irish. Send the big boys back in. Lauer from the corner rims out. Rhett Williams over the top on the rebound attempt is tagged with his first foul. Third team foul. Here's Devin Tomer, senior reserve, checking in first time tonight. For Rhett with 17 of their 26 points. Had 4 trays in the first quarter, 5 tonight. Near side, Souther. Brings it up top. Followed by Zutterman. Souther top of the key. Outlet to Langpark near the lane. Langpark got no room to move. Backs around. Brooke Williams. Langpark pushes it in with some effort. It's 26-12. Back-to-back Irish scores. We've got 4.5 minutes to play, first half. Lauer drives the lane, kicks it off far side to Otot. Zutterman crossing. Layup missed for Sanders Zutterman. He was fouled coming in. Guarded by C.J. Holmes. Holmes first. Team fouls even at 3 apiece as Sanders Zutterman comes to the line for the first free throw either way. It's good. Sanders' second look. Nailed it. 7 points off the bench. Zutterman puts the Bulldogs up 28-12. Middle of the second cue. Langvart is out top. Langvart in trouble top of the key. Finds a lob pass to Holmes. Scooting underneath. C.J. Holmes with a score. Langvart had the ball for a long, long time. Finally found an outlet and it paid off. Double up lead for MHS, 28-14. Lauer holds it high, far sideline. Out front to Will. Otot in the lane. Low to Rook. Williams finds Zutterman in the corner. Back to Otot on the reset. Lauer driving baseline around Ray Whitehair is fouled. His first, team's fourth. Peyton Smith checks back in for Tomer. Bulldog basketball, 14-point advantage. Zutterman 3 from the near side corner missed. Otot's got the board. Far side to Smith for 3. This one missed. Fight for the rebound results in a foul whistle against the Bulldogs. Sander picks up his second. Zuderman, if you prefer the pronunciation here in Dickinson County. Irish basketball, bounce pass to Langvark. Holm coming in the lane. Meets defenders. Took Peyton Smith to the court on a charge. It's C.J. Holmes' second. Rhett Williams, Thomas Behrens back in the Bulldog lineup. Solid bench for Scott Brown's team. Only 2 underclassmen on the varsity roster. What you going to do next year? All of this Chapman team will be back. All but one. Still a 14-point margin. Neither team scored of late, have they? 2:40 left in the half. Lauer, 3 steps away from a defender. Brings Zutterman out front. Sander, fake out of the corner. Top side of Behrens. Around near side of Jack. Lauer missing. Connected yet tonight. Driving baseline, a jam for Sander Zutterman. 9 points for Sander. Extends the lead 30-14. There's Chapman down the floor. Irish basketball. Far side 3 for Ian Souther missed. Got his own rebound. Souther plays short range to the hoop for the score. Souther's second basket. It's 30-16. Minute 45 to go. Smith far side. Zutterman in the forecourt with a Lauer. Follows a screen to the lane. Plays low to Smith underneath for 2. Nice assist for Lauer to Peyton Smith for his second score. Bulldogs double up lead at 16. Lauer in the forecourt reach-in foul on Groover. Jack's first. Tonight we've only had 2 free throws on the boys' side. In the girls' game, oh boy. Marysville 3 of 13, Chapman 9 of 14. Irish win by 2. Never say those free throws are important. Souther crossing left to right. Long layup, doesn't fall. Rhett Williams high to knock down the board. And with a minute left, Marysville holds a 16-point advantage. Zander for 3. That'd be a combination between Sander and Zutterman. Zander missed the 3. Out of bounds to MHS. Behrens 3, near side corner. It's an air ball to Otat. Foul whistle underneath. Stops the clock at 50 seconds. Groover picks up his first. The next one puts the Bulldogs in the bonus. Thomas plays to Otat in the paint. Underneath to Peyton Smith for the score. Working Smith underneath on a couple of occasions. $18-point margin, Marysville's biggest so far tonight. With a half minute to play, the Irish are deep in the forecourt. Souther, far side. Challenges Zutterman. Brings it around top side. Now White here. Back to Souther. Clock down to 10. Here's Groover. Steal in the forecourt by Otat. Feed to Sander Zutterman on the layup. It was foiled by Ian Souther, who's tagged with the foul. Leaving just under 3 seconds, and Sander Zutterman, the only man that's shot a free throw tonight, will earn another couple of opportunities here. And the first one is good. Reluctant, but good. Chance to go up by 20. 2.9 left on the clock. Sander missed. Langvark rebound. 3-quarter court launch. Well short by Groover at the buzzer. At the half in boys North Central Kansas League play, it's Marysville 35, Chapman 16.
Joined now by Scott Brown, head coach of the Marysville Bulldogs. Coach, you had a busy week last week, 3 wins. How do you feel the boys competed in those games?
Said this for a long time, the hardest.
JD Construction wants to make your dream home a reality. Whether you want to build a custom home, remodel your current home, or add a new deck or patio, JD Construction can handle all your residential construction needs. They are also experts when it comes to agriculture and residential buildings. For small or large projects, consider a custom building from JD Construction. They'll give you high-quality work while staying on schedule and budget. Contact Jared Smith at 785-353-2312. From start to finish, it's JD Construction.
Legacy Carpet Cleaning will give your floors a fresh-as-new look. Let their team of dedicated professionals tackle your carpet or tile cleaning. Your home feels fresh, looks great, and makes a more healthy environment for you and your family. Call Skylar Price today for an appointment and let Legacy Carpet Cleaning in Marysville go to work for you.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Chapman cheerleaders and dance team being recognized here at halftime tonight as the Marysville boys lead Chapman 35-16. On the strength of Rhett Williams, 5 trays in the first half, 4 of those in the first quarter. He leads all scorers with 17 points. Bulldogs jumping to a 21-6 first quarter lead, outscored the Irish 14-10. Again, scoring led by Rhett Williams with 17. Reserve Sanders Zetterman has 10 for the Bulldogs, including 3 of 4 free throws. He's the only player either side to shoot free throws. Peyton Smith underneath for 6. Rook Williams has 2 points. Bulldogs 21 in the first half, 14 in the second quarter for 35 first half points. Irish balanced attack with 4 apiece for Ian Souther, Weston Langvart, and Keelan Groover. Gage Picking and C.J. Holm have 2 apiece. Nothing off the bench for Chapman with 6 in the first, 10 in the second, first half total of 16. Bulldogs' biggest lead at 19 points. That's where we're at the half. It's 35-16, Marysville.
Sunflower Community Credit Union recognizes that members' health, both personal and financial, is top priority. In order to make your banking a completely safe experience, they're proud to now offer drive-in convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5:30, Saturday, 8:30 till noon. Lending can be done remotely as well. Contact their friendly loan officers at 562-3741. New members always welcome. Call, go online, or drop by Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville for more details. Caring about your personal and financial health, Sunflower Community Credit Union.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley Internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
At Galloway Wiegers and Brenniger, we're about building relationships one client and one issue at a time. I'm Jason Brenniger, and I invite you to visit with me for any legal services you might have, including probate, estate planning, and trust administration. Advanced planning has countless advantages to your family, including greater control and disposition of your assets and tax issues that might come up. Call for a no-obligation appointment today. Check us out on our Facebook page or at gwblaw.net.
Dance team performance here at halftime. It's 35-16 Marysville as the Chapman Lady Irish beat the Bulldogs 36-34. Chapman leading much of the way. Marysville tied the game late. They even had a 6-point lead late in the game, but it was 34-all going down the stretch. Marysville possession. They lost control to Maya Kirkpatrick, who took it down the court with about 5 seconds left and lays it in right ahead of the buzzer for the win, 36-34. Maya Kirkpatrick with 15 points to lead all scorers. Alicia Fries and Avery Bear with 6 apiece. Kiera Jones with 5. Allison Abel off the bench with 4 points as Chapman improves to 11-8. 5-4, good for third place in the NCKL. Their second win over Marysville this season. Lady Bulldogs had 10 apiece from Bella Rader and Mandy Kapp. Haley Ingalls with 6. Bryn O'Neill scored 4. Lindsay Dressman with a free throw. Caden Spurgeon off the bench with 2, and Casey Rush adds a free throw. Marysville falls to 5-14, 4-5. Fourth behind Chapman in the NCKL. Chapman 36, Marysville 34. Now the girls' final tonight, Clay Center beat Abilene 50-23. Clay Center remains runner-up to Wamego in the league girls' race. Wamego undefeated in the league. Checks in at Marysville for senior night on Tuesday.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Honeyman Auto Sales and Service. Drive by or check inventory online at honeymanauto.com. You can even schedule a test drive online as well. With lots of choices, Honeyman works to make yours the best buying experience with customer service a top priority. Competitive pricing, knowledgeable staff, and superior customer service right here at home. With a full service shop and a selection of both cars and trucks in all price ranges, see Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, East Pony Express Highway, Marysville, today.
CJ Express is convenient for you with 3 locations. CJ West in Marysville and Frankfort offer Hunt Brothers Pizza with all toppings, no extra charge. Crispy and delicious Bird Shack fried chicken and a selection of sandwiches, salads, as well as grab-and-go hot food options that meet your taste. Drop by, call in, order online, or download their super convenient mobile app. Local delivery is available too, and always count on Sinclair quality gasoline at all 3 locations with diesel too at CJ Express East in Marysville and Frankfort.
And the Irish Pep Band chipping in here at halftime as Marysville boys lead the Irish 35-16. At the half, Clay Center boys lead Abilene 30-23. We'll check all the scores on the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard show tonight. And, of course, twice during our 7 a.m. morning news block on KNDY. Boys NCKL led by Marysville, undefeated in 8 league starts at 16-2 overall. Then Abilene's 9-9, 5-3. They're trailing Clay Center. Wamego 11-7, 5-3 comes into town Tuesday. Concordia 10-8, they're 3-5. Chapman 4-14, 2-6. With Clay Center 6-12, 1-7. Rounding out the league as we head into the final week of the regular season next week, with sub-state pairings coming out on Wednesday. Marysville again will host the sub-state. They'll be at home in the first round. They'll be second seed to top-ranked Sabetha. Bulldogs leading the Irish 35-16. Second half action straight ahead.
As a producer, you've always got one eye on the sky. But weathering the economic climate can be even tougher. That's where we come in. We can make a plan that will help you build a shelter for your investments that'll protect you, your family, and your future. Talk to us about it. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
RX Drug Store in downtown Marysville is here for you with over-the-counter medicines for cold, flu, and allergy season, and prescription drugs for more serious matters. They also offer curbside pickup and delivery services. Don't forget to bring in your new insurance card for the new year with RX Drug Store.
How about a great job that you can rely on with a stable company offering great benefits? Be a part of a diversified company manufacturing essential products, trailers, tillage equipment, and forklifts. Landall is hiring for assemblers, welders, and painters at the Marysville, Waterville, and Beloit locations. Again, offering stable employment, excellent wages and benefit package, and growth opportunities. $500 to $1,000 hiring bonus. Apply online today at landall.com or phone 562-5381 to learn more.
If you're a driver over 50, it may be time to switch your auto insurance. The AARP Auto Insurance Program from the Hartford is now available through Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote. Learn more about special rates, benefits, and service designed especially for AARP members. Call the Copeland Insurance Agency at 619-6220. That's 619-6220. Certain policy features are subject to eligibility and may not be available in all states. Hartford Fire Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut.
Set for the second half. Rhett Williams leads all scorers with 17. He alone has outscored Chapman with 16 points. It's 35-16 Bulldogs. Opposite our broadcast, Max Lasky with Washington County at Frankfort. Twin Valley League action on FM 95.5. We've got Kansas and Kansas State tomorrow afternoon. Playing the paint to Jack Lauer. His first score in the ball game is a chip shot underneath. And it's a 21-point lead. Bulldogs' biggest advantage so far tonight. Picking, Souther, Holm, Langfart, and Groover starting five back on the court for the Irish. Ian Souther missing underneath. Tried to track down the rebound. Couldn't get it in time. Out of bounds to Lauer, Otot, Smith, and the Williams twins. Starting five back for Scott Brown's team as well. Otot directing traffic. Give to Lauer. Smith, far side to Rook Williams. Cross court to Smith. Out front to Lauer. Reading the defense, following with man-to-man pressure, coming out a little further than they did in the first half. 5 trays for Rhett Williams, 6 long balls for the Bulldogs. Here's Otot for 3, missing. Saved by Lauer, midcourt, over the timeline. Rhett Williams manages to tip it back to Will Otot. Smith underneath jams the ball between the rim and the glass. A crazy start as Lauer comes flying out of bounds in the corner. Williams comes tumbling past midcourt. Bulldogs retain possession. All of it ends with a stuck ball. Irish possession. Double team pressure, backcourt on Souther. Long pass, far side to Holm. Comes inside the arc. It's an air ball. Langfart swipes it away from Otot in the corner. Underneath, Rook Williams wasn't set on C.J. Holm. And Holm comes to the line for a pair on Williams' first foul. Chapman's first trip to the line. Holm is among 4 junior starters for this team and connects. Holm again, it's good. 2-2 in the second half here. Otot, near side to Lauer. Scoots underneath, plays Smith in traffic. He's triple teamed, high off the glass. Rhett Williams fouled on a missed follow shot. Rhett's at the line for 2. Started the game strong with 4 back-to-back trays. Couldn't miss, had 5 3-point buckets in the first half. Williams' first free throw attempt tonight, first of 2. Missed. Ray Whitehair and Jed Moody, junior and a sophomore respectively, are in for Chapman. 6:10 to play, just underway, second half. Free throw in and out. Spun a 360 and jumped back out on Rhett Williams. Picking, cross court. Shot from the corner by Moody, missed. Rook brings down the board. 19-point margin, where we were at halftime. Lauer coming underneath, forced out of bounds on the baseline. He was fouled. That's C.J. Holmes' third. Langford will come in at the next opportunity. The inbound pass to Smith. Looking for Lauer underneath. Is instead stolen by Gage Picking. Marysville beat Chapman last time they met, 53-26 in the middle of December. Last game before the Christmas break. Here's a steal on a pass forecourt. Lauer takes it away. Converts the left-handed layup for Jack Lauer's second score. 21-point Marysville lead. Picking kicks it off from underneath. Far side three missed for Whitehair. Follows good for C.J. Holmes beneath the basket. Holmes got half a dozen. Chapman takes timeout. With 5:02 to play in the third, it's Marysville 39, Chapman 20.
Game time is the perfect time to fire up a Traeger grill. You can bake a pizza, smoke wings or ribs, or grill steaks. This grill can do it all. Traeger is the original wood pellet grill, and with a full 3-year warranty, makes Traeger grills the best-selling pellet grill on the market. Cromie Lumber in Marysville carries a full line of Traeger grills, accessories, spices, and pellets. Always wanted to try a Traeger before you buy? Then stop in at Cromie Lumber and ask for details to check out their loaner, Little Texas Elite, for a weekend. Only at Cromie Lumber, 609 Carolina in Marysville.
Trucks in on trade at the Norris Motor Company in Marysville included 2015 Silverado 2500 HD. It's a Duramax diesel Z71 package priced at $28,500. And a 2013 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT. It's a local truck trade-in at the Norris Motor Company in Marysville.
Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions, your farm and home marketing team since 1976. Let the family team of Tim, Tom, and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you in your real estate experience of selling or buying a home or farmland. Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions is experienced in providing timely, professional, and honest service. Find them on the web at olmstedrealestate.com or call today at 785-353-2210.
Hard to believe 2 weeks from tonight we'll be in the sub-state semifinals. 3 weeks from tonight, perhaps in a state championship run. Marysville's got to get past top-ranked Sabetha. That will likely be a state championship in Marysville 2 weeks from tomorrow. Three-point shot for Rook Williams out of the corner is good. It's his second score. And the Williams twins have half a dozen three-point buckets between them. It's 42-20 MHS. Picking, looking for Moody on the baseline. He tumbles with the ball. Here's the only senior on this Chapman team. Darren Klukas checks in for a second time tonight. We've got 4:10 to play third quarter. Marysville leading by 22 here on the road. Thomas Barron's checked in, goes far side to Rook. Out top, Otan. Back to Rook with a long look inside. His defender, Weston Langfart's 2 steps away. Perimeter passes. Defense stays inside the arc. Against a team that's put up, 8 3-point buckets successfully tonight? Back and forth passes. Rook Williams out of the corner. Scoots around Weston Langfart. Beat him bad. Rook Williams got the score. 7 for Rook. It's 44-20. There's Langfart underneath. Guarded by Rook Williams. Got the basket. Langfart's third score here tonight. Double up lead. 44-22 with 3:10 and counting. Sutterman, baseline, checks out near side. Lauer scoots between defenders. Short shot doesn't want to go. Langfart pulls it down. Irish underneath, pass away, scoots all the way to midcourt. Nice save out there. Lucas tracks it back down. Pass coming outside the lane of White here. Top side of Klukas from the free throw line. Finds Langford on the far wing. A very confused offense out there. Right now they're just kind of playing some desperate passes against a tight Marysville man-to-man. Driving the lane around Jack Lauer. Keelan Groover missed the shot. Barron's got the board. Todd hurries down the floor. He's between defenders. A reach-in swipe for Jed Moody. Klukas out of the far corner. Stolen in the lane by Jack Lauer. He's 1-on-2. Lays it in. Jack Lauer converts the steal. He's got 6 points all in the second half. Bulldogs by 24 with 1:50 to go. Long ball for Keelan Groover doesn't fall. Brooke Williams had the rebound, was fouled by Jed Moody, his first. Host of substitutions checking in. That's 3 Chapman team fouls. Tomer and Zutterman and Smith are in the Marysville lineup, along with Burns and Rhett Williams. Bulldogs' biggest lead at 24. Pass down low. Smith turning on a defender. Pass to Zutterman. He cut through too quick. Peyton had him in the side of his eye. Out of bounds. Chapman coming off a winless season last year, chalked up 4 wins with an all-underclassmen starting lineup. Lucas, baseline, out top to Groover. Kellen missing. Barron's rebound. Under a minute to play, third quarter yet. Tomer near side to Rhett Williams. Takes his man down low, scoots underneath. Out to Tomer. Out front to Smith. Now Barron's near side, finds Tomer in the corner. Bulldogs in no hurry, playing keep away from the defense. All the while burning clock. We're under half minute. Scott Brown seems satisfied. Arms crossed here on the sideline. Almost part of the action. Pass to the lane, stolen away. They were looking for Williams. Langford swipes it. He comes 1-on-2, taking a couple defenders down, including Peyton Smith, who takes the charge from Weston Langford with his first personal. Lauer, Otot, Brooke Williams back in the Bulldog lineup with 14 seconds left. Trying to clear the floor of all the extra Bulldogs. And we're down to 5 now. Backcourt pressure on Will Otot. Reach-in foul whistled on Kellen Groover. He was slapping him all over. Shakes his head like he wasn't making contact. I don't think so. Under 10, it's Otot near side. Top of the key, Lauer for 3. Miss. Rebound put back by Rhett Williams. Brooke Williams on a stick back off a glass. Won't buy it either. Missed 3 at the end of the quarter. After 3, it's Marysville 46, Chapman 22.
Downtime isn't an option when there's a job to do. Introducing the B.F. Goodrich Tradesman Support Program, the only tire program for tradesmen. Join and get up to $100 off a set of 4 B.F. Goodrich all-terrain TAKO2 tires, a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, and a roadside and worksite assistance program. Kick downtime off the job site. See your dealer for full details.
Mike is back and ready to serve you at Mike's OK Tire in downtown Marysville.
Well, they went ahead and sent Rook Williams to the free throw line. That was after time had elapsed. He missed them, right? Yeah, 46-22 is where it stands with 8 minutes coming up. Bulldogs lead the Irish in Friday night basketball.
Tension in Marysville is a leading national manufacturer and marketer of custom envelope products. Great career opportunities include operations, sales, customer service, accounting, tech, and administrative support. Go online to tensioncorp.com for the Careers tab for more details on currently available opportunities. And apply today with Tension Corporation in Marysville, an equal opportunity employer.
We'll be back on the air Tuesday for senior night as Walmego comes to town. And find out Wednesday how sub-state pairings look. 46-22, Marysville's outscored Chapman all three quarters, 21-6, 14-10, and 11-6. Rhett Williams still top scorer with 17, all in the first half. Chapman attack, not much of one. Half a dozen for home. Yeah, that's their top scorer. 24-point ball game heading down the stretch. 16-2 Marysville at 4-14 Chapman tonight. Traveling whistle on Lauer just below the free throw line. Chapman girls win 36-34 on a late steal and conversion for a layup by Maya Kirkpatrick. Free throws a big difference. Irish hit 9 of 14. Marysville 3 of 13. Probably had a chance to take it to OT, but Chapman by 2 for the win. Girls go 11 and 8 for Chapman. Marysville falls to 5 and 14. 4-court pass stolen by Willow Tott. Played through traffic, looking for Rook Williams. It was tipped by the Irish out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. Smith turning in the lane. Out front to Otot. Far side of Lauer. Follows a screen. Lauer through the lane. Otot. Fake off the baseline. Rook Williams left side. Underneath the Peyton Smith going high for the score. Smith has 8 points tonight. At least 3 of those baskets right underneath on nice assists. Langvart turning, near side, double teamed underneath. Weston Langvart for the score. He's got 8. 48-24, double up lead for the Bulldogs with 6:40 and counting. Lauer to the lane, lost control, got it back in the far side corner. Rhett Williams 3 off the rim. Still 48-24. Groover had the shot blocked by Rhett Williams. Senior shot the freshman. C.J. Holm on a follow shot was fouled by Rook Williams, his second. Just a pair of Marysville team fouls here in the second half. Holm to the free throw line. Adjusting his jersey. And that matter cleaned up. He connects. Here's Andre Mills back in for the Irish. Drew Groover's gotten the team 4 wins this year, 4 more than they had a year ago. Holmes 2 for 2. He's 4 for 4 tonight. The only Irish to shoot free throws. Sanders Zetterman's 3 for 4. He's the only Bulldog to shoot free throws. So only 2 players have been to the line tonight. Bulldogs in the bonus on the next Chapman foul. Here's Otot. Near side to the lane. Otot underhanded layup in traffic, doesn't go. Langford rebound. Long pass intercepted down court by Rhett Williams. Going to the cup. He's fouled by Weston Langford. Rhett's at the line for a pair. It's good. 5:46 remains. Comfortable Marysville lead. Rhett's second look. Doesn't want to fall. Home for the Irish. As Groover brings it down the floor. Mills out top. Turning off the near side. Double dribble violation. Sutterman's back in the Marysville lineup. Hey, got to be there for senior night. 10 seniors on this team this year. We probably ought to allow some extra time for that, right? Tuesday night. 23-point Marysville lead. 5:20 left. Lauer off the far side. Takes it to the lane. Left-handed layup's good for Jack Lauer's fourth score. All in the second half. Extends the lead to 25. Groover splits defenders coming near side to the corner. Maintains his dribble near sideline. Langford baseline. Guarded by Rook Williams. Langford's forced back out. Scoots around Williams. Hits the basket and the foul whistle. Langford was persistent, to say the very least. He's got the deuce. Free throw coming on Rook Williams' third personal. Rook checks out. Behrens is in. That's 3 Marysville team fouls. Langford at the line. High arch off the back of the rim. Otat's high for the rebound. Lauer back to Otat. Rhett Williams, top of the key. Otat, far side is Zutterman. Otat comes from the corner. Man-to-man D. Behrens underneath. Reverse. Missed. Rhett Williams forward. Bulldogs keep it in play. Size-wise about even, but they've really out-hustled the Irish. Sanders Zutterman meet Mr. Langford. I don't know what he weighs. I'm going to say mid-200s. He is stocky. He is big. And Sanders Zutterman just bounced off of him on a backdoor look. Sanders pretty fair-sized at 6'2" by himself. Now a discussion with Mr. Brown, the Bulldog coach, and the official who's a little bit confused out there. Going to let it go on, a 23-point ball game? Down to 4 minutes left. Here's Whitehair turning out front in the lane, underneath the Langford. Shadowed by 2 Bulldogs, at least one of which earns a foul whistle. Sanders Zutterman picks up his third. Zutterman and Rook Williams with 3 apiece. That's a 4th team foul. Here's Langford up the line, first of 2. He is good. They're getting their chances at the line here in the second half. That's 5 out of 6 since halftime. And Langford again. Missing this time. Behrens is fouled from behind by Mills, his second. Back to the other end at the stripe in the 1-and-1 with 3:56 remaining. It's Marysville 51, Chapman 29.
Update your home today with a new look from Feldkamp's Furniture Mart. See their tremendous selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets and furniture, as well as bedding, accent pieces, appliances, and more. Flooring choices with professional installation are available to complete a new look from start to finish for a single room or your entire home. Financing options for any budget up to 24 months with no interest, as well as free delivery, making buying local easy. Shop Feldkamp's Furniture and Flooring in Marysville today.
Thomas Behrens missed the front of a 1-on-1. Rhett Williams with a steal of a pass in the lane at the other end. Bulldog basketball as the Irish are tagged with a foul. We're down to 3:36 remaining. It's Ray Whitehair's second on a 9th team foul. Brings Sanders Zutterman to the line as Marysville leads 51-29. Here's Tomer in the lineup for Rhett Williams. Zutterman, 3 of 4 in the first half. This free throw missing. Holm is high for the rebound. 22-point affair. Mills backs out near side. Takes it in the forecourt. Groover between the rings. Far side corner. Holm challenging Zutterman. Traveled with the ball. Irish turnover. Count 3:16 to play. Here's Nathan Fisher, senior, seeing his first play for the Bulldogs. Looks like Scott Brown's going to try to get the rest of the team in there tonight. Did it the other night down at Clay Center. Big win Friday for the Bulldogs, their last outing. Didn't play on Tuesday. They were supposed to have had Centralia this week on Thursday, but that was moved up earlier in the month. Keep away passes were under 3 minutes. Bulldogs look to remain perfect atop the league. Clay Center leading Abilene at the half. That's the only update on the only other league teams in action tonight. Sutterman unloads a three. It's good. Far corner. Sanders got 13 points in his second trade tonight. It's 54-29. 2.5 left. Groover to Langford, right side, cross court to Whitehair. C.J. Holm driving the lane was fouled. He'll come to the line with 2:22 to play. Behrens picks up his first. 15 foul. Holmes 4 for 4 at the stripe, all in the second half. First of 2 is good. Colton Schotty's a senior reserve, checking in for the first time tonight for MHS. Interesting pronunciation. Zuderman, Toomer, and now Scotty. Close enough, close enough. Home score. It's 54-31. Bulldogs strong performance tonight. Led 21-6 at the end of 8. They were up 35-16 at the half. Outscored Chapman all 3 quarters so far. Sutterman checks left baseline, nothing doing. On the wing, Behrens turning in the lane. Thomas Behrens left-handed hook, doesn't fall. Langvark rebound. Traveling whistle on a left foot drag by Groover. Here comes Aiden Muniz, a sophomore, into Chapman's lineup. Let's see, for Marysville, Jake Dankenbrink is a senior reserve in. He came in late, caught a tray the other night. You love the success for these players that don't get a lot of minutes, but worked hard on the practice floor all season long. Proud part of the team. Wholesale substitutions in for Scott Brown right now. Here's a shot top of the key, a miss. Behrens with a rebound. Tomer on a 3, missed on the near side. Down to Chapman's Jed Moody. 1:20 left. 23-point Marysville lead. Irish miss, out of bounds. And here's Blake Spicer, a junior reserve. He's the only other underclassman on the team outside Will Otat, a starter. So there's your nucleus for next year's team. Otat, who started all season long, and Blake Spicer, who sees late minutes now and again. Irish basketball. Tough luck on their home court tonight. Andre Mills missed a 3. It jumps over the glass out of bounds. And we're down to 1:08 left. Bulldog basketball. Looking to put this one in the books here tonight. The second win over Chapman this season. They took them 53-26 2 months back. Almost to the day. Reserves in the lineup. Fisher coming near side to Spicer. Out top to Dankenbrink. Comer, cross-court pass to Shoddy. Long three for Jake Dankenbrink is good. Jake got a tray, second time this season, late in the contest. It's a 26-point Marysville lead with under a half minute left. That didn't feel good. Andre Mills between defenders was fouled, splitting Shoddy and Dankenbrink. Here's the rest of the team. 22 and 32, and I don't even have them on my roster. Let's get the big basket out here. Garrett Haverkamp's a junior, and Rhett Wurtenberger is a sophomore. All right, here's a steal. And a conversion for Nathan Fisher. He was fouled. Fisher took it away. Comes to the line with 14 seconds left. Count the basket. The foul whistle on Whitehair is his third. And here's Fisher for the old-fashioned three. It's good. Rattle the cage, dropped in on the second drive. 60-31. Whitehair to Mills out top. Far side to Nunez. Drops in low. Chip shot underneath is good for Jed Moody. His first score. First two off the bench. And it's a final. Marysville 60. Chapman 33. Well, I think we're just going to keep it here. Tally up the final results and get out of Dodge. We're back home on Tuesday. Marysville boys win 60-33. Outscored Chapman all four quarters, 21-6, 14-10, 11-6, and 14-11 down the stretch. Led by Rhett Williams with 18 points. He had 17 of those in the first half on the strength of 5 trays. Reserve Sanders Zutterman finishes in double figures with 13. He had 10 of those in the first half. Jack Lauer, Peyton Smith, 8 apiece. Rook Williams scores 7. Also off the bench, Jake Dankenbrink hit a late 3, and Nathan Fisher an old-fashioned 3. As the Bulldogs improved to 17-2, 9-0 atop the NCKL, looking for a perfect league championship. Chapman led by C.J. Holm with 12. Weston Langfart scored 11. Ian Souther and Keelan Groover 4 apiece. Gage Picking adding 2. Jed Moody, a late 2-point bucket off the bench. Chapman falls to 4-15, 2-7. Their second loss to Marysville this season, 60-33 in favor of the Bulldogs. Chapman girls win on a late layup after a steal by Maya Kirkpatrick for a 36-34 victory. Kirkpatrick led all scorers with 15. Marysville's Bella Rader and Maddie Kapp had 10 apiece. Chapman 36, Marysville 34. The Lady Irish go 11-8. Marysville falls to 5-14. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. Scores on the Farm Bureau Insured Scoreboard Show tonight. And we'll be back Tuesday with Senior Night from the Marysville Junior Senior High Activity Center. College hoops at you tomorrow. Best of luck to the Marysville Wrestlers. Boys at McPherson in regional competition this weekend. Chris Dierking saying thanks for listening. Have a great evening, everybody.
At your service 24/7, on air, online, and on our mobile app. News, weather, sports, and more. Yours from KNDY.